Hi. Let me get you. That's a new thing that popped up I've never seen before. Let's see if I can get my light good. Hi. Hi. Who is this on here? Let me see if I can find you. Let me see. Barbara. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. How are you feeling? You're the first one on here. Is your headache gone? I've never had a migraine before. One time I was sick with something going on and I got a migraine with that. I ended up having surgery, but otherwise I've never had a migraine before. My sister gets them, Karen gets them. Wait a few minutes. Uh-oh. Oh. There we go. Let me see. Come on, where's my messages? So I don't have to put my glasses on. Oh, fine. It's just something I put up with. You get a few a week? That's a lot when you've got migraines like that. Do you have any kind of medicine you take? Did the doctors give you any kind of medicine? I used to have a girlfriend that she was really young. She was a lot younger than me. And she used to get migraines all the time. And she would be sitting there and all of a sudden she would throw up, and then she would have a major migraine. And I mean like throw up. So she wasn't allowed at my house when she was on a possibility of getting one of those because then I would throw up. TMI. Donnie, how are you doing? How are you doing? I love it when you say that. Large. Where's my donkey? Large. Donnie. Donnie, look what I didn't put this here. So this, yeah. You do that too? I'm not groggy for once, so that's good. Oh, good. Did you take a nap today? Did you take a nap? Yeah, she would just get horrible. My light's doing something wacky. So anyways, oh, not yet. Oh, it's kind of early still, huh? Donnie, did you see what I have at the bottom of my page? I didn't put it there, so I guess Facebook puts that there about stars, because I just started. When did I get those, Barbara? On, was it Saturday when I seen it there as a total surprise. That was so cool. I still don't know who gave me, I mean, I know a couple people, but so anyways, I thought you guys all put that there. I didn't know that. When you have Oh, hi, Jennifer. When I always have, okay. You guys, this is a total weakness of mine. Total weakness of mine. That I was just talking to my mom and sister. Where are they? Yeah, I didn't know that, Donnie. You were 13 when you got your... You were 13 when you got your first migraine. Months. Praise Jesus, I haven't thrown up for years. Look at, I've got clay or stucco all over me. Okay, I don't know where my mom and sister are. I was just talking to them. How are you, Jennifer? How are you? My throat's all bad. I'm not sick. When I get stressed, that happens. So I found this piece of wood. It's not even wood. It's cheap stuff, but we're gonna make it fancy. We're gonna make it fancy. I can't see who's coming on. Oh, there's my sissy. There she is. We were just talking about, you missed it, about migraines and vomiting. And then I told him that I'll start gagging. Okay. So this piece of wood here, I think I got it at Michael's years ago. Yeah, $24.99. And it had like a spindle here, but it wasn't like a real spindle. So I ripped that sucker off of there. And we're gonna do something with a happy flower. I want happy. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Mom. Paula. Hi, Paula. So we're gonna do something with this piece of wood. It's pretty simple today. Pretty simple. Oh yeah, you like sunflowers, don't you, Paula? So I think for right now, we're gonna leave the frame this color. And let me get my brush. And go from there. I think that I want to, my idea is, I have this bottle and it's from Guatemala. It had alcoholic beverage in it. Somebody gave it to me. So I had this cool bottle, but I like it because it looks like the old booze bottles or medicine bottles that cave in the front. I love that. I love that look. And I'm gonna leave the bottle just as it is, just with that writing on there. And but so what we need to do with that is we need to take, who is that? Hi, hi, hi. Let me get this off real quick. Marcia, how are you? How are you? I didn't ease. I saw it was, oh, you weren't feeling good? I feel fine. I'm just anxiety. Then, oh. Kimmy, I love that, Kimmy. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. Okay, we're gonna cut a piece of our favorite wire, and I'm going to mark where I want to drill. Let me get this. Make sure it's already got the hook on it, so it's ready to hang. So I want to mark, I'm going to put this, can you see, I'm going to put this, oh, before we go any further, let me show you how our thing turned out. And with our wood burning and our sunflowers, look how pretty with it stained. And I've got the welcome. outside. I put spackle on it because I wanted it to kind of look cementy. My post, what's wrong? My post going through? I can see you, Ginger. So yeah, this turned out really cute, huh? And so again, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And then except for that welcome sign right here, I have that, hi Kathy, hi. So that welcome, I'm making it look like cement. And then I'm gonna dab it with some darker yellow gold. Yeah, nice, huh, Paula? That'll be cute. But if you guys can see, let me show you. So see this sunflower? We painted it and then we wood burned it. So it's all etched in there. In there forever. Whoa, forever and ever. How are you, Kathy? How are you? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have this sit here on the bottom. And then, so I wanna put the holes, I wanna do 2 holes. I'm gonna do one here. Get my ruler. It doesn't have to be perfect because I like not perfect. Here. And here. And then I want one more at the bottom of the bottle. Not the bottom of the neck. That'll just, so this is going to hold some nice, I got nice, not cheap sunflowers. They went to dreaded Costco. I missed that live. I know, yeah, you were doing that event. You were doing that event. We were on live for, gosh, an hour and a half or something. But yeah, the wood burning is really fun. So I got these good because I like the leaves. And sunflowers leaves are really prickly, like pumpkin leaves. So I liked that. Dreaded Costco. Okay, so what we're going to do then is go ahead and drill the holes for this. I'm going to do it over here. Hope I'm not going, did I go through my table? I don't think so. Darn. Okay, that part's done. So we just drilled 4 holes right here. Oh, where'd we go? Yeah, that was a fun live. I thought, oh, that was the live that I discovered I was getting stars. So now that we drilled the hole, I want to do this. So we're doing this together for my first time. So who really knows how it's going to turn out, but we will see. So I'm going to take my 2 spatulas. I don't know which one I want to use. Probably the fat one. And I've already got this mixed up because I did the welcome for the sunflower sign. And I just want to gob it in here. I don't want it to go thick because I want it to dry pretty easy, pretty fast. I just dug this all out of my fingernail. At least it washes really easy. We'll do that with the skinny one. So I don't want a smooth background, like, you know, like an old stucco house. And if you get this on anything, it's like chalk. It just washes right off. But I'm sure you guys know that. I want to see if I'm... Thank you, Ginger. We'll see. We'll see. No laughing if it doesn't turn out. No laughing. I'm not in the mood for it not to turn out, however, but can't always control everything, right? Okay. So let's get our skinny one so I can get it all in the corner. And I got this just at Wally World. There's a smaller size you can get. Of course, I always have the biggest size available is usually how I go. So let's get this in here. We might have should have done this before, but then you don't see what I'm doing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's put the dryer, I'll scoop some of it off so it's a super thin layer. Okay, I like this one. This one works really good. Really get in there. It's kind of like icing a cake. It's super smooth. We laugh with you, Nada. Thank you. Natalia, we are making something fun again with sunflowers. What exactly? Not sure. Probably all depends on how this stucco goes. So we will see. Scoop this off. Okay. I made something, I'm gonna do a reel out of it, but it's something emotionally I couldn't do on a live, but I think it turned out really pretty. I'll show you. Simple. But okay, we're gonna leave it super rough like this. I like it like that. What's that called? Like Spanish stucco back in the day? I like my sister. I laugh at you. I swear I just chugged a whole thermal flask of water. Now I'm almost done with my second one. That's so good, Donna. You're good at drinking water. Let's see, I've had this water here for 2 days. I'm gonna drink other stuff, but yeah, it's quiet today once in a lifetime. Okay, there's my water for the day. Okay, so isn't that what it's called when you just do that kind of look and you leave the cake marks in it? Spanish stucco? I think we had that on our house, Mom, right? Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. I don't want to swirl in it though. Okay, can you guys see that? It's very rough looking and I like it. Oh, why is it, why? Is that when your mom comes home from work? Barbara, I don't. I have to, if I drink out of a straw, I'm slower. So if I use it like this, I do better. Okay, I'm going to put some heat on this real quick. We can chat while this goes on. Oh, I was going to show you what I made. So Let's stop for a minute. Debbie from Secondhand Treasures gave me this beautiful napkin, and I gave some to my sister, and it's got forget-me-nots on it. Well, my nephew, when he passed away, the theme or whatever was in loving remembrance, and she had forget-me-nots everywhere. So she gave everybody a packet of flowers. Look how beautiful. I did that yesterday. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to do a reel on it. And then on the back of the, the seeds, it says the tale of the forget-me-not. I don't want to read it right now. But it's pretty, huh? I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll see. But now you know why I didn't do that one on live. Let's see. So we have an irritability thing. Okay, let's get this going real quick. I know, Karen. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, the back of the seeds, she bought it that way. She didn't have it print them that way, I don't think. But it says, you know, when you plant them, you know, forget me not, you'll never. So I've got some little seeds right here. I'm gonna plant them. So with this board, Donna, we are making, woo, I'm hot. We are making, I got this alcohol bottle from Guatemala, and it's kind of curved on that side, and I like that look of it. We're going to tie this onto this board. Yes, so we can tie that on there, and we can put sunflowers. It's gonna come with sunflowers. And then you can take the sunflowers out and you can put real flowers in it with water if you want to. It can go in your house. I can see if I'm able to seal it. I'm sure I'll be able to seal it to go outside. That's why I wanted it to look like stucco. So, let me turn on my fan. Oh, it's hot. Hot. Turn that on, turn that on, turn that on. Okay. See if that works. This room has super high ceilings, dumb high ceilings. And so sometimes when I turn the fan on, it pushes all the heat down. I should turn it on early in the morning. Hi. Is this Ray or Stephanie on here? Hi, guys. So, oh, it's kind of already setting up. So, I think I will seal it so you can put it out on your patio. And again, since it's going to be in the bottle, you can put real flowers in it. I do, but you know what it does? If I do it early in the morning when it's cool, that works for me. But up here, it draws the air out because it's like in a pocket. The doorway is way down and the ceiling's way high. It sucks the hair up, but then ends up pushing the heat down. Rich didn't believe me that it did that, so he came to try it out or prove me wrong. And I was right. It'll suck it up and then push it against the walls and just come down. I think it's just the way the room's built. Okay, let's see if we can do this. definitely happy flowers. So I'm like I said, I'm just gonna leave, and I can get all this stuff off with water. Let's see. So it's soft still, but not like it was. So while we're doing that, while this is drying just for a second more, look at these. This is my sister's mold. I just love these. Look at this sunflower out of air dry clay. Is that the coolest thing? And then it has the half of one, like when it's first opening. I was gonna do something like that, but it doesn't fit on here. So we're gonna use your real one. So right now we're gonna take this bottle, and this will help if you have real flowers or these flowers. It'll help them stand up. Let me clean them off. I got plaster on them. So I love marbles and stones. So I have some just clear marbles, and then I have these like frosted mustard color, and then just see-through mustard color, and some flat clear ones. So we're gonna put them in here. We should have did real flowers today. That was a good one too. I'll have to dig it out. Okay, so I don't know. It's very simple, but I love that look. Is this light making a glare, you guys? Okay. Is that better? No? Okay, so let's see if we can. I want to be able to remove the bottle. Okay, thank you. Remove, I don't want to permanently get the bottle on here, and I like messy. So the wire is probably going to be messy, but that way you can take the bottle off and clean it out. Because especially if you use real flowers, it's going to be kind of messy. It can get kind of gooey. Okay. So we're going to take the wire. Oh my God. And I don't want to do the ties in the back because then it won't sit flat against the wall, you know? I could have swore this was a big enough. Oh, bummer. Okay. Let's do a little bit more drilling. Oh, I broke my nail bit. I do that a lot. Okay, let me get my little, I don't feel like going under the table and digging for another drill bit. Let's see, where's my hand one? Where's my hand one? The maid has got to clean this desk up. She has been slacking. Okay, hold on guys, one sec. Plus I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see very well. Come on, come on. Come on. Well, this is bad. Okay, we are going to have to do our own thing. I don't know where any of my files are. Whew. Look over here. I probably should have stayed in bed today. Oh, here it is. This isn't the file I was looking for, but it'll work. Oh, Karen, I almost fell down. Deborah, did you see what I made? Look, I know, I'm glad you got to too. So the napkin you sent me and my sister, look how pretty this is. And then I put the seed packet in there. Isn't that precious? Yeah. I'm really happy with the way that turned out, but that's your napkin you sent us. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I almost did. Okay, so since my bit broke, let's just use this. Okay, hold please. I definitely do not have a soft touch. I think that little hand file was from my dad too. That angers me. Oh, I could still use it though. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get a big one. Let's get a big one. What a great idea. I've not thought of anything with them. That gives me an idea. Thank you for sharing. You're very welcome. It's just, that's why I wanted them, because she gave the seeds out at the funeral, at the service. So everybody got a packet of seeds. So I pulled the seeds out and I'm going to go plant them. And, yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to go get some new nail bits. I have to buy stock in those tiny ones because I'm so bad at, I'm lazy. And I will try to use a small drill bit instead of the size I should be using. Yes, I will, Debbie. I will. Okay, so let's just put the right size hole. This is better. Much better. Now I got to try to get the drill out, the broken bit out of this one. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Okay, whew. Now I'm really hot. I don't know why my room gets so dusty. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Like I said, I wanna be able to remove it. I don't want it on here permanently, because if you do use real flowers, you need to get that off of there to, you know how they get kind of moldy in there within time. You've got more seeds, Karen? I need, yes, please. Okay, so there's one. Nothing broke. So I have it flat so it can still sit against the wall. Let me get some more wire. Okay. More wire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is my last week for my pain management classes. Whoop, whoop. And then I still have therapy appointments, but the 10 hours a week classes are over. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the wires are against the back, so it doesn't take up any real estate back here. Look at, I kind of like the way this looks, you guys. Look, So where I see here, where the sawdust went in there, I like that. I like that look. Okay. So let's let that sit up. Now, I'm usually not a tag person, but they're so cute. They can always be removed if you want them to. Look at this perfect one. Look at that perfect tag. I love this. Love this. So let's, so we're gonna have to do it. Let me think real quick. Let me get something real quick. Look, is my table falling? My table's probably totally falling. I need to rearrange this entire room. Okay, so let's get some of our old drink coasters. They work so good for this kind of thing. We don't want it too big. Oh, that's on both sides. That's a bummer. Oh, I think it'll be okay. So let's figure out what size we need here. Cut this. These are the horrible scissors. Let's cut here. Debbie, man, you found you found a cool rocking chair yesterday. Oh, that looked like a nice one. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the one I found. I don't know. I don't want to do too much to it. I want to leave the old, ugly character of it. Okay. This is going to be a tad big, but that's okay. We'll cut it down just a little bit. So we're just letting this dry a little bit more. I know. So where'd you get that rocking chair? You guys need to go back and watch Debbie's replay of her garage selling. What do you guys call them? Yard selling, garage selling, estate sales. She found, was it that rocking chair, $15? Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. This here, and I kind of don't mind that this is showing through here. I do not mind. Ugh. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? I'm doing a really healthy dinner tonight. Super healthy dinner tonight. Okay. All right. Hi. Hi, Adrina. How are you? Okay, so yeah, you can see the writing just a tad, but not a whole lot. Not a whole fish. You are having a healthy. I'm driving, but I'll be here. Okay. And then I like to hang my tags with the rivets. You know that. What was I gonna say? Adrina, did you see my wood-burned sunflower sign? That was fun. That was fun to do that. Not a sign, it's like a window with chicken wire. Okay, so let's glue these together real quick. And we're just gonna let's just use some wood glue. That's easiest. These two girls on here are, well, there's a couple gals on here to follow. I just use this, it's not clogged up. I might have to use my teeth. Okay. And then with the stucco on here, do you guys think it should be, see where it's drying? You can see where it's totally drying. Should I do like a light color over it? What do you guys think I should do? You're done what? What are you done doing? I didn't know you started anything. Oh, you can totally see through it, but I think that's okay. With all the other mess I have going on, that's gonna be just fine. Oh, Adrena, did you see the colors that I had chose for you for bracelets? This one needs to be a little shorter. They are colors that I probably would want to wear as everyday colors. Did you see them? Okay, so I had to make it a little bit shorter so the fuzzy fur stood out. We'll put this on here. Yeah, this is drying good. Good, good. What's Donnie saying yes to? Oh, shredding cheese. I hate to shred cheese. Oh, okay. Okay. They're really, you know, the cameras just don't show. This is the Alwyn. The cameras just don't show how pretty it is. So I will make that for you and contact you when I'm done. They don't take long. They're time consuming, but I love sitting here making them. Okay. So our stucco is drying. We will go ahead and do one more step with this. I like this. Look how cute that little one is. That's so cute. All right. Let me get my hole puncher thing. I did just have that a second ago. Oh, Kimberly. I just had it. I think you have to use it to punch through all this, don't you, Mom? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, man, this is just not my day. Oh, dear Jesus, please. That's not good there. Okay, so we're gonna take, it goes this way. Should we do a tag sideways or this way? Wait. I saw them. Yes, I want them. And I can't wait. Oh, and I want white. You want one strand of white added to it or a different set with all different sized whites? Did I say that right? Okay. Did I bring your beads in here? Maybe they would show better on a live. Okay, so let's poke a hole. Do we want to hang the sideways or in the middle? Let's see. It's going to go, let's do sideways. Sideways. Sideways it is. Okay, let's punch our little hole. This coaster's really thick. Okay, that's done. Let's do this part. Put the rivet through there, here. Another set, and you want like 3 different sizes of white. Hi, Brenda. Of white. Perfect. Perfect. see, so now we have our nice clean rivet there. Okay. Oh, I was trying to figure out caterpillars for our bugs. I gotta find out for sure who wants the bugaloos. Let's just cut this for right now. Okay. So let's see if this is ready. Pretty good. So do we want to stain this a little bit, you guys? What is your tool? Oh. Hold on one sec, Debbie. This is cool, you can see it dry. Okay, this is are you speaking of this or are you speaking of this? This is a rivet maker. So, you can do, how does that happen, I wonder? Oh, here it is. Oh, I have the card in here. I'll show you the card. I'll show you the card. So, you can get them off of Amazon. No, this is just directions. So you've got a grommet. I'll show you. You have a grommet, and it comes in gold or silver. Nobody ever in a lifetime will need this many. I bought way too many. So it comes in gold and silver, and I think they might come in different sizes, don't they, Mom? So this is the grommet part. I can never see it because the words are there. So this is the grommet part, okay? And then this is just a flat washer. And then I use this, I don't think you have to, but most of the time my material's so thick. So this is like super sharp right here. See, it's got stuff in there from punching. So it's got this hole here. So you can, it'll collect all the pieces, like leather. This is to punch holes in leather so you can string it. This part is very sharp. So you just put it where you want the hole in your fabric, in your leather, in your hard paper, and it punches a perfect hole for this grommet. Perfect. Again, off of, I've had this one for years and years, but I'm sure that like Harbor Freight or Michael's might even have it. It's probably in the leather section, I'm sure. And this, Amazon, Michael's. It was really cheap off the Amazon. So let's do it this way. I like to do it this way. Did Adrena crafting? Yes, you're welcome. They're super handy. So, Mom, they do come in different sizes, right? You can get smaller grommets, larger grommets. I remember Mom using it, gosh, when I was a little girl for something. Or Dad. I forget what you guys used it for. But I remember using it for my quiet book in high school. Okay. So we're just going to put a little tiny tag on there. Okay, let's see. So did you guys say that we should stain this up just a tad? Just a tad? I had my, I had my stain right here. Okay, oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do it a little bit, because I do want the older look. I do want the older look. Very sharp, very dangerous. You should not be working with your face around the wires. Let me get rid of this message. Lucy. I love that name. Lucy, welcome. Leather, Brenda, yes. Leather. Definitely, definitely. My daughter used to do leather work. Beautiful leather work before she got into pottery. And yes. She had some cool tools. Let's bend these out of the way. So we're just gonna take a tad. Start out lightly at first because I want to make sure this is dry enough. Whoopsie, oh, a little dark. Little dark. Well, it is what it is. Rich always says that, and I hate that when he says that to me. It is what it is, which it's a true statement in a lot of cases, but I guess, I don't know why it just irritates me. So that's looking better, stained. You're so welcome. Hi, Jenny. I've not seen Jenny for a long time. Lucy, I hope you like this group. It's a fun group of people. Everybody is so sweet here. And follow and like my page. Join my Telegram so you know what we're doing all the time. Okay. Now this stuff dries so neat, you guys. Do so many different things with it. We can do more later if we want. It seems just, you know what, Karen? I think that's where I took it. It is what it is. I think that's how I took it. But when Rich uses it, that's how I took it at first. Because I hate the word, whatever. It's on the same level to me as that. But I think when he says it, he only says it for situations that are out of his control. So he has 6 different visitors, 3 doctors, 2 business owners that are coming out to the shop, to the office this week, and he's bummed about it. There's nothing he can do about it. So he was so bummed, and he's like, it is what it is. I take it as it comes. Okay, so we're going to take this wire. Let's move these first. And again, I want this to be able to be untwisted so you can clean the water out. And I'll have to take this off later too. I want it all sealed. We are definitely making this by the seat of our pants. And I might have to put, and I don't have one sitting here. What are those called? Tumbling tower thingamajiggers right here for a little shelf. I don't see one here right now to give it more stability down there because I think it's, unless I put another wire there. I don't want 3 wires on here though. I don't. Yeah, because if I put a Jenga block down there, that really tightens it up. I think that's what I'll do. So let me figure out, I'm gonna twist these wire ends so when you're using them, I might even end up putting a bead on it. If you find the right kind of bead, you can secure the sharp ends so they're not so dangerous. But for right now, I think what we're gonna do is curl them. I like them curled. I like them and I want them twisted so you can see it. See that one's twisted right there? I like that look. Jenga blocks. Jenga blocks. The little baby ones. I like this all wonky. Hold please. If you hear something crash, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. See if I can sit down right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. I'll have to get it that nice and so that really holds this tight. I like that. So now with these wires, if you use fresh flowers or greenery, whatever, you just untwist these. You don't have to undo these loop-de-loos, of course. You just do, I'll show you. Let's see, they are gonna go down. And usually I file the edges of these a little bit just to take that, okay. So I like that. See that? And then, yeah, Lucy, this bottle, oh, now you're done with the dishes. You're just on a roll. I think it's a thing you say when it's your own situation. No, you're right. No, you're right, Karen. I think so, because that's the only time he uses it is with, like, first he knew the owner, some of the owner companies, people are coming out. Then he found out the 2 doctors were coming, and he's like, panic at first, and he's like, it is what it is. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. So now if you have fresh flowers on here, you would just take these 2 and just twist them twice, and it would come off. And there's no sharp things. Hi, Lucy. Lucy, you need to follow these other gals here. Fabulous. And you know what I'm going to do real quick while y'all sitting here? Let's stain this Jenga block up real quick so it's not so noticeable. And we're going to go just around the edge, just a tad. So, Adrita, I'm so sorry, you answered me with the white beads. So you want like small, medium, and large beads? That's what I would do. It'd be pretty. Okay, so now let's put our little pretties in here. I think this is too, I don't think they go down enough. Maybe they do. But I like the beads on the bottom. Where's my message? I'm so inspired. Oh, you always inspire me though. You and I like the, okay, you'll like it. You'll like it. Okay, so let's spread these flowers and get these leaves. So like I said, the reason this is cool is because if you have some we have a lot of lilies in my yard. So you could just go out there, pull these out, and you have a little pot, a little vase. And I like this because I could add more, I might add more beads in here to really cover all this up. See that? Simple, totally simple. Again, this bottle was given to me and it had some kind of alcohol in it from Guatemala. Let's turn these flowers. But I love these sunflowers. They were more expensive ones, but I just like the way they look, and the leaves are super cool. Like here's cheap leaves. See that one? Those are just like those silky cheap leaves. These are like thick, little pokey. Okay, so there's that. And then let's do, thank you, Paula. Sunflowers, I do too. It looks, thank you, Donnie. So this can be taken off. I might go ahead and seal this too so it can go outside. Let's see where we want to put it. I don't want to cover up too much of the bottle. That covers too much of the bottle. I could put a little hook up there. Actually, it could just be tucked in someplace too. I'm not gonna write anything on the tag. I'm just gonna leave it. Because somebody, if they wanted to, they can write their own love note. There. Very simple. Very simple. What did you say? Sunflowers are perfect. Yes, 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 Lexi. I always want to call you Lexi. I have a friend, Lexi. Adrena, I love the bottle you use, but won't be. Since you're not, oh yeah, oh, no, only 19. Have somebody, I don't know. The reason you can use any kind of bottle, but I liked it because it's the old-fashioned alcohol. You know, I didn't know, and tell me, Mama, if this is true, or anybody else that might know. When the alcohol bottles went in like that, is that so the men could carry them in their back pocket? Is that true? Is that a true thing? I think I learned that on a show, some kind of show before. I'm like, well, I'll be darned. They think of everything. Sunflowers are perfect for that. Probably, huh? But you could go, I mean, I'm sure Goodwills and stuff would have some neat bottles. I need my son's in-laws to go back to Guatemala or Honduras because they get, yeah, so it's, okay. How would I know that? But, well, okay, maybe you don't, Mom. Hip flask. They're small and fun size. So yeah, because I watched it on some kind of show, and they had a bunch of cowboys, and they were talking about how their flask or their bottles were rounded so it could fit around their butt. Debbie might know because she goes shopping all the time. Heck, I may have empty a couple too big for this. No, they're not too big. I was going to use just a great big plank of wood, and then I found this wood. Use that. You can make it as big as you wanted to with a huge bottle on it. My closet has some cool bottles. So Debbie, isn't that right that the bottles, okay, so the bottles that are rounded like this are like a flask is rounded to go in the man's back pocket to round their butt, right? I made a bottle craft for Halloween. I used a bottle for that. Also a boho bottle, but it was a wine bottle. We love crafting with bottles. Yeah, so see, Debbie's a thrifter, so she knows. Yeah, all the little, I think even if you buy them today, like maybe a little whiskey or something, that they're like that, maybe the smaller ones. I know the bigger ones aren't, but that was just a real simple to do today. I like using this plaster stuff. That's it, that's it. Thank you, Donnie. So, Mom, I know you wanted one. I need to make sure I get it right. I'm going to put up my little post for my bugaloos because I got all the stuff to send the kits out for the bugs. The paint. I got the little paint tubs, the brushes and everything, and all the wood to send out the kits for this. So I got to make sure I know who all wants this. I don't think she's on here right now. Loved that. Wait, my sister's being silly again. Twins are going to stack. I have to go. Okay, Andrina, thank you. I'll see you. She watches her sister's twin little girls. Yes, okay, so you got one. There was somebody else. Thank you, Brenda. Somebody else said, oh, I've got them written down, I think. She also wanted teacups. Okay, so I've got you down and the other girl down. Okay, So that's it, guys. We're done for today. I like this tag. I wish I should have copied it before I tore it up, because that one's a cute, simple one. So that's it. That's it. Before we go, yeah, that's cute. I kind of like that. Now all of my messages are gone again. Oh, here we are. Okay, goodbye, Mom. I wanted to see if anybody had any prayer requests before we get off. And I'll be praying for you. I need to follow up on some of the prayer requests that I have gotten to see how things are going. Barbara, are you still on here? I wanted to see how her great-grandniece is doing. But if you guys have any prayer requests, silent prayer requests, let me know. And I would love to pray for you every morning and every night. Okay? If you don't want to say it on here, you can always message me. And stays private. I don't need to know what it is. You can just say silent prayer request. And yes, Donnie, you're such a sweetheart. Prayers for everybody. We all need prayers. Okay, guys. I'm hoping to see you tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Barbara. So did you comment on how your grandniece is doing? Is she doing better? Okay, wait, Lucy. Lucy. I don't want to miss her. Lucy. Where'd my messages go? Okay, yes. Pray for a friend that someone broke into his house. Oh my goodness. Oh. Broke into him. All right. Oh my goodness. How sad. Yes, prayers. Very scary. Mama and baby are doing better. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Lucy. Definitely will pray for that one. Oh, it just gives me chills. Yeah. Yeah. People are doing this kind of cred for no reason. There's no reason at all that they're doing all this. Total chills. Thank you for my friend. I'm praying for everyone. We need it. Yes, we do. It was a pleasure meeting you, Lucy, and I'm glad you're following. I try to come on every day between 1 and 3. So sign up. At the top of my page is the free Telegram. You can sign up. Just click that. You can sign up for it. So when I'm going on, you'll know. But it's a pleasure meeting you too. Obviously, everybody will be praying for you and your friend and the family. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to go do some housework, laundry, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, have a blessed rest of your day. Bye.